In this chapter, we are going to learn the following concepts: area, standard units of area, finding the area of a regular shape by counting the number of squares, finding the area of an irregular shape by counting the number of squares, perimeter, an activity involving area and perimeter, solving problems which are given in this chapter. Let us find out what is meant by area. Before understanding the term area, let us know what is the meaning of region. The interior inside of a flat shape together with its boundary is called its region. Let us see this picture. This is a rectangle. Now look at this, the boundary of the rectangle. This is the interior of this rectangle. The boundary and the interior together is called its region. Let us see another picture. This is the circle. Look at the interior. The boundary of the circle and its interior together is known as region. Let us see a triangle. The boundary of the triangle and its interior together known as region. Let us take an irregular shape. Look at the interior of this irregular shape. The boundary of this shape and its interior together known as region. Now, the measure of this region or all these regions is called area. So, the measure of a region is called its area. Generally, area is measured in square centimeters or square meters. Standard units of area. We measure area in square centimeters or square meters. For example, we measure the areas of a square, rectangle, circle and a triangle in square centimeters. The areas of big spaces like a playground is measured in square meters. The areas of very big spaces such as villages, towns, cities and countries are measured in square kilometers. Generally, in mathematics, we deal with square centimeters and square meters only. Finding the area of a regular shape by counting the number of squares. Let us find out the area of a rectangular stamp by counting the number of squares. Area of a stamp. Look at this stamp. It is in rectangular shape. Further, it is divided into squares. The side of each square is 1 centimeter. Let us count the number of squares on this stamp. Eighteen squares are there on this stamp. So the area of the stamp is 18 square centimeters. There is an easy method to find the area of a stamp. Let us take the same stamp. Now count the number of squares along the first row. Number of squares in the first row equals 6. Let us count the number of squares in the first column. Number of squares in the first column equals 3. To find out the area of the stamp, we have to multiply the number of squares in the first row by the number of squares in the first column. Therefore, area of the stamp equals 6 multiplied by 3, where 6 denotes the number of squares in the first row. 3 denotes the number of squares in the first column. 6 multiplied by 3 equals 18 square centimeters. Instead of counting all the squares on the stamp, we can multiply the number of squares in the first row by the number of squares in the first column. This is a shortcut method to find the area of a rectangular stamp. Finding the area of an irregular shape by counting the number of squares. Let us find out the area of a leaf on 1 centimeter square grid. Look at this picture carefully. There is a leaf on 1 centimeter square grid. 1 centimeter square grid is made of 1 centimeter squares. That is, the side of each square is 1 centimeter. Let us find the number of full squares. Number of full squares equals 2. Let us count the number of more than half squares. Count more than half squares each as a whole. Number of more than half squares equals 8. That is, the number of full squares equals 8 multiplied by 1, because each more than half square is to be considered as a whole. So 8 multiplied by 1 equals 8. Now let us count the number of half squares. Here we have to count 2 half squares as a whole. We know that 2 halves make a whole. Number of half squares 4. That is, number of full squares 4 multiplied by 1 by 2. Now multiply 4 by 1. That is 4 divided by 2. It equals 2. Ignore less than half squares. Ignore the stem of the leaf. Now let us add the number of full squares. 2, 8, 2. Area of the leaf equals 2 plus 8 plus 2, that is 12. So the area of the leaf is 12 square centimeters approximately. It is not the exact value. The area of the leaf is around 12 square centimeters. Perimeter. Let us know the meaning of the word perimeter. The length of the boundary of a figure or shape is called perimeter. It has another meaning. The distance around a figure or shape is called perimeter. Let us find out the perimeter of a stamp named A. This stamp is divided into some squares. The side of each square is 1 centimeter. Let us move along the boundary of this stamp. We are moving along the boundary of this stamp. Let us count the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, the perimeter of the stamp A equals 14 centimeters. In the same way, let us find out the area of stamp B. This stamp is also divided into some squares. The side of each square is 1 centimeter. Let us move along the boundary of this stamp. We are moving along the boundary of this stamp. Let us count the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, the perimeter of the stamp B is 12 centimeters. Let us do an activity. Look at the rectangles A and B given below. Each rectangle is made of 1 centimeter squares. Let us find out their areas and perimeters. This is rectangle A. This is rectangle B. This rectangle A is divided into some squares. We can find out the area of rectangle A by counting the number of squares in rectangle A. Let us count the number of squares in rectangle A. Twelve squares are there in rectangle A. So the area of rectangle A is 12 square centimeters. Let us find out the area of rectangle B also. First of all, we will count the number of squares in rectangle B. 12 squares are there in rectangle B. So the area of rectangle B is 12 square centimeters. Children, remember here the side of each square is 1 centimeter. That's why we are writing area in square centimeters. Now let us find out the perimeter of rectangle A. We know that the length of the boundary of a figure is called its perimeter. Let us move along the boundary of rectangle A. We are moving along the boundary of rectangle A. Since the side of each square is 1 centimeter, we are writing 1 beside of each square. Let us count the number of ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So the perimeter of rectangle A is 16 centimeters. Let us find out the perimeter of rectangle B. Again, move along the boundary of rectangle B. Let us count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So the perimeter of rectangle B is 14 centimeters. Now observe the results carefully. Area of rectangle A is 12 square centimeters and area of rectangle B is also 12 square centimeters. The area of both the rectangles are the same, but the perimeter of rectangle A is 16 centimeters and perimeter of rectangle B is 14 centimeters. But their perimeters are different. Areas are the same, but their perimeters are different. From this example, we can conclude that rectangles have the same area. The above rectangles have the same area, but their perimeters are different. So, two figures or shapes may have the same area, but their perimeters may differ. Let us do some problems in the practice exercise. Let us do the first problem. In the given figure, the blue triangle is half of the big rectangle. Both the triangles in this big rectangle have the same area. Find the area of the rectangle. Now, look at this picture. This is a big rectangle. In this, we have a blue triangle and a red triangle. Here we have to find out the area of the rectangle. First of all, Let us find out the area of the big rectangle by counting the squares. There are 20 squares in this big rectangle. So, area of the big rectangle equals 20 square centimeters. From the figure, we know that the area of the blue triangle is half of the area of big rectangle. So, the area of blue triangle is equal to 20 divided by 2. Here 20 is the area of the big rectangle. Area of the blue triangle is half of the area of big rectangle. That is half of 20. That is 20 divided by 2. It equals 10 square centimeters. Now, let us find out the area of the rectangle. That is also 10 square centimeters. Because both the triangles, blue and red, have the same area. Therefore, area of the red triangle is area of the blue triangle 10 square centimeters. Let us do the second problem. In the given figure, there are two halves of two different rectangles. What is the area of the rectangle? This big rectangle is divided into two rectangles. One is orange and other one is green. There is also a red triangle on this figure. We have to find out the area of this red triangle. Before that, let us find out the area of this orange colored portion. Let us count the number of squares in this orange colored portion. There are 12 squares in this orange rectangle. So, the area of orange rectangle is 12 square centimeters. Let us find out the area of green rectangle. There are 8 squares in this green rectangle. So, the area of the green rectangle is 8 square centimeters. Since there are two halves of two different rectangles, then area of orange portion of a triangle equals 12 divided by 2, that is 6 centimeters. Now look at this picture. Now this red triangle is dividing the orange rectangle into two halves. So area of orange portion of the triangle is 12 divided by 2, where 12 is the area of orange rectangle. 12 divided by 2 equals 6 square centimeters. So, the area of orange portion of the triangle is 6 square centimeters. Let us find out the area of green portion of triangle. That is 8 divided by 2 equals 4 square centimeters. The area of the green rectangle is 8 square centimeters. And this red triangle is dividing this green colored rectangle into two halves. So area of the green portion of triangle is 8 divided by 2, where 8 is the area of green rectangle. 8 divided by 2 equals 4 square centimeters. Now let us find out the area of the rectangle. That is area of orange portion of triangle 6 plus area of green portion of triangle 4. 6 plus 4 equals 10 square centimeters. Third problem. Suruchi drew two sides of a shape. She asked Asif to complete the shape with two more sides so that its area is 10 square centimeters. He drew as shown in the second figure. Show that the area of the shape drew by Asif is 10 square centimeters. Let us find out the solution. We have to show that the area of this shape is 10 square centimeters. This shape is divided into two portions, green portion and yellow portion. Let us count the number of squares in green portion. First of all, we will count the number of full squares. Number of full squares is 2. Let us count the number of half squares. Number of half squares is 4. We know that two halves make a whole. That is 4 multiplied by 1 by 2 equals 4 divided by 2, that is 2. Let us find out the area of green portion. To find the area of green portion, we have to add the number of full squares. 2 plus this 2. Area of green portion is 2 plus 2, that is 4 square centimeters. Let us count the number of squares in yellow portion. We will count the number of full squares. Number of full squares is 3. Let us count the number of more than half squares. Number of more than half squares is 2. We have to remember one thing. Each more than half square is taken as a full square. So number of more than half squares is 2. That is, number of full squares is 2. Let us count the number of half squares. Number of half squares is 2. That is 2 multiplied by 1 by 2 equals 2 by 2, that equals 1. Let us find out the area of yellow portion. To find out the area, we have to add the number of full squares. 3 plus 2 plus 1. Area of yellow portion is 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 6 square centimeters. To find out the area of this shape, we have to add area of green portion and area of yellow portion. Area of green portion is 4 square centimeters. Area of yellow portion is 6 square centimeters. So the area of the shape is 4 plus 6, that equals 10 square centimeters. Problem number 4. This is one of the sides of a shape. We have to complete the shape so that its area is 4 square centimeters. Let us complete the shape. Draw a side as shown here. Draw another side to complete the shape. Now we have to check whether the area of this shape is 4 square centimeters or not. Let us count the number of full squares. Number of full squares in this shape is 2. Let us count number of half squares in the shape. Number of half squares is 4. We know that 2 halves make a whole. That is 4 multiplied by 1 by 2 is equal to 4 divided by 2, that is 2. Now we have to find the area of this shape. To find the area of the shape, we have to add number of full squares. 2 plus 2. Area of the new shape formed is 2 plus 2, that is 4 square centimeters. Hence, we have verified that the area of the new shape so formed is 4 square centimeters. Problem number 5. Two sides of a shape are drawn here. We have to complete the shape by drawing 2 more sides so that its area is less than 2 square centimeters. Let us draw a side. Let us draw another side to complete the shape. Now we have to check whether the area of this new shape is less than 2 square centimeters or not. Let us count the number of half squares. Number of half squares is 2. We know that 2 halves make a whole. That is 2 multiplied by 1 by 2 equals 2 divided by 2. Since 2 multiplied by 1 is 2, divided by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Let us count the number of quarter squares. Number of quarter squares is 2. We know that 2 quarters make a half. That is 2 multiplied by 1 by 4 equals 2 divided by 4. That is 1 by 2. Here we are dividing the numerator and denominator by the same number. That is, we are dividing 2 by 2 and 4 also by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So 2 by 4 equals 1 by 2. Let us find out the area of the shape. To find out the area, we have to add 1 and this half. Area of the new shape form equals 1 plus 1 by 2. That is 1 by 2 square centimeters. This 1 by 2 square centimeters is less than 2 square centimeters. Hence, we have drawn 2 more sides to complete this shape so that its area is less than 2 square centimeters. Hence, verified. Problem number 6. Here is a rectangle of area 20 square centimeters. Draw one straight line in this rectangle to divide it into 2 equal triangles. What is the area of each of the triangles? First, we have to draw a straight line in this rectangle, dividing it into 2 equal triangles. Let us draw. Now, this rectangle is divided into 2 equal triangles. Let us see. This is a triangle. Let us see the another triangle. This is the second triangle. This line is common for both the triangles. We know that the area of this full rectangle is 20 square centimeters. Now it is divided into 2 equal triangles. Then area of each of the triangles is 20 divided by 2. 20 is the area of the whole rectangle. Since it is divided into 2 equal triangles, it is divided by 2. 20 divided by 2, that is 10 square centimeters. So, area of each of the triangles is 10 square centimeters. Problem number 7. Here is a rectangle of area 20 square centimeters. draw one straight line in this rectangle to divide it into two equal rectangles. What is the area of each of the smaller rectangles? So we have to draw a straight line to divide this rectangle into two smaller rectangles. Then we have to find out the area of each of the smaller rectangles. Let us count the number of squares given in this rectangle. In the first row we have 10 squares, second row also we have 10 squares. So the area of this rectangle is 10 plus 10, 20 square centimeters. Now we have to draw a straight line to divide it into two equal rectangles. Let us draw. Now this straight line divides this rectangle into two equal rectangles. Let us see those rectangles. This is a rectangle. Let us see another rectangle. This is another rectangle. This middle line, this line is common for both the rectangles. Now you can tell easily the area of each of the smaller rectangles. The area of each of the rectangles is 20 divided by 2. Here 20 is the area of big rectangle. Since it is divided into two smaller rectangles, we have to divide 20 by 2. 20 divided by 2 is 10 square centimeters. So, area of each of the smaller rectangles is 10 square centimeters. Problem number 8. Here is a rectangle of area 20 square centimeters. Draw two straight lines in this rectangle to divide it into one rectangle and two equal triangles. What is the area of the rectangle? What is the area of each of the triangles? Let us count the number of squares in this rectangle. Now draw a straight line to divide it into two rectangles. We will draw that line exactly in the middle, that is here. After 5 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you draw a straight line. Now, this big rectangle is divided into two equal rectangles. Now draw another line to divide one rectangle into two equal triangles. Now this straight line divides this rectangle into two equal triangles. Let us find the area of the rectangle. Area of the rectangle is 20 square centimeters, but area of the smaller rectangle, this one, is 20 divided by 2. Since the area of this rectangle is exactly half of the big rectangle, half of the area of the big rectangle. So 20 divided by 2 equals 10 square centimeters. Now this line divides this rectangle into two equal triangles. Let us see the triangles. This is a triangle. Let us see another triangle. This is another triangle. As per the problem, these two triangles are equal in area. Therefore, area of each of the triangles is 10 divided by 2, where 10 is the area of this rectangle. Since this line divides this rectangle into two equal triangles, we have to divide 10 by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5 square centimeters. That is, area of each of the triangles is 5 square centimeters. On page number 48 of your mathematics textbook, you can see this problem. One girl named Ziri wanted to make an yellow tile. She took a piece of cardboard. She drew a square of side 3 centimeters on it. A square of side 3 centimeters. She drew on the cardboard. Then she drew a triangle on one of the sides of this square. On one of the sides, she drew a triangle. She drew another triangle of the same size on another side of the square. But this time she drew it inside the square. Inside the square, she drew another triangle like this. She cut the shape from the cardboard. Ziri's tile is ready. She cut this triangle. Now Ziri's tile is ready. It looks like this. This is Ziri's tile. What is its area? We know that the side of the square is 3 centimeters. So the area of Ziri's tile is 3 multiplied by 3 equals 9 square centimeters. We know the formula for the area of a square. Area of a square equals side multiplied by side. Here the side is 3 centimeters. So 3 multiplied by 3 equals 9 square centimeters. Ziri made a pattern using her yellow tiles. Each side of her yellow tile is of length 3 centimeters. How many tiles has she used? What is the area of the floor pattern Ziri has made here? Now look at this. This pattern is made of yellow tiles. Now look at this tile also. Here it is a blank tile. There is no color at all. Let us see this tile is exactly fits or not. Let us see. We are trying to fix this tile in this pattern. See, this tile is exactly fits in this shape. That is, in this shape, we have 4 such tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, in each shape, we have 4 such tiles. Actually, in this pattern, we have 12 shapes. You can count also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this whole pattern is made of 12 shapes. Each shape is made of 4 tiles. Just now I have shown you. Each shape is made of 4 tiles. Each shape in Ziri's pattern is made of 4 such tiles. 12 shapes are there in her pattern. So she has used 12 multiplied by 4 equals 48 tiles in this pattern. Look at this. In each shape we have 4 tiles and 12 shapes are there. In this pattern we have 12 shapes. So 12 multiplied by 4 equals 48 tiles in this pattern. Side of a tile is 3 centimeters. Let us find out the area of each tile. Since this tile is in the shape of a square, we know the formula of the area of a square, that is side multiplied by side, that equals 3 multiplied by 3. 3 3s are 9 square centimeters. So area of each tile is 9 square centimeters. But we have 48 tiles in this pattern. Therefore, area of the floor pattern is 48 multiplied by 9. 48 tiles are there and the area of each tile is 9 square centimeters. So, the area of the floor pattern which contains 48 tiles equals 48 multiplied by 9, that is 432 square centimeters. Problem number 10. Ziri made the following shapes with a square of side 2 centimeters. Which of these shapes will tile a floor without any gaps? What is the area of each of these shapes? Observe these 4 shapes carefully. After observing these shapes carefully, we can say that the shapes C and D will tile a floor without any gaps. Let us find out the area of each of these shapes. Area of each shape is side multiplied by side. Since these shapes are made of a square of side 2 centimeters, the formula for area of a square is side multiplied by side. Here side is 2 centimeters. So 2 multiplied by 2 equals 4 square centimeters. Therefore, area of each shape is 4 square centimeters.